IGCSE past papers, we have May, June 2020, paper 21. Number 16, m is inversely proportional to the square of p minus 1. When p is equal to 4, m is equal to 5. Find m when p is equal to 6. So this one is inversely proportional. So let's write in symbol. M is inversely, so inversely means we have 1 over, if that is varies or directly proportional, that p minus 1 will be on the upper part of the fractional bar. So because that is inversely, it will be under the fractional bar. So we have p minus 1. Don't forget to square is square in symbols. Now, in equation, that one equals, we introduce the constant k. And k is always on the upper part of the fractional bar. We have here k here because 1 times k is k. And then we have here p minus 1 squared. So this one is our equation. Now we solve for k. So what is our k here? We just cross multiply m and p1, p minus 1 squared. So our k, formula for k, because we have to find first the k, the constant of proportionality. So we have the m times p minus 1 squared. So let us substitute the first pm, and last will be that one. M is equal to 5, and then p is equal to 4 minus 1 squared. So it will be 5. 4 minus 1 is 3 squared. Then we have k here is equal to 5 times 3 times 3 is 9. So our k here is equal to 45. That is our constant of proportionality. Now let us find m when p is equal to 6, and we are going to use this equation now. So here we have m is equal to, we will use now the 45, the k there. So we have 45 here, and then we have the p, which is 6 now. So 6 minus 1 is squared. So this is now equal to 45. 6 minus 1 is 5. So you have here 5 squared, and this one is 45 over 25. So our m now is, let's have the lowest term, by 5, it's 9. By 5, we have 5. So this one, 9 over 5, is in mixed fraction is 1 and 4 over 5. If you want in decimal, that is 1.4 over 5.8. So that is 1.8. Number 17, AI. M is equal to 5 over 7. This one is a column vector. So 3m will just multiply 5 by 3 and 7 by 3. So our answer here is 3 times 5 is 15, and then 3 times 7 is 21. Okay, it's very simple. VW vector is equal to 10, negative 24. This one is the x, this one is the y. We are required to find the absolute value of VW. When you say absolute value, that is the length of the hypotenuse. So these are the sides of our triangle, and this one is the hypotenuse. So we are going to use and apply our knowledge of Pythagorean theorem. So for Pythagorean theorem, we have VW, this one, to the second power, that is the hypotenuse, and we have 10 squared plus, if you want, you put that negative 24, okay. Anyway, it will become positive because we are going to square it. We have square here, so we have VW is still squared, so we have 100 here plus 576 VW here, we have 676, and take the square root, so we have absolute value of vector VW 26. Number 17b, we have a parallelogram OABC. O to A is vector P, O to C is vector Q. Okay. E is the point on AB such that A to E is to E to B is 3:1. 3:1. So in ratio, we can add the ratio. So 3 plus 1 is 4. So this one is 3/4, and this one is 1/4. 3/4 times the length of AB, Q, and EB is 1/4 of AB, or vector AB. Because they are parallelogram, OA is equal to BC or CB. OA is equal to CB, same direction. OC, which is Q, is AB vector on the other side, because this one is Q. AB 3/4 to E is actually 3/4 Q, and this one E to B is 1/4 Q. So we'll find now OE, or the position vector of E. So that one is this one. That one. What is this one? OE. So our vector, resultant vector OE is, we go this way. So we have O to E. We start from O. We will go here up OA, which is positive P because we are in the same direction of the arrow. We have P, and then we go from here up to E because that is going in the same direction as Q. So that is plus, and then we have 3/4 of Q. So this one is the position vector of E, or OE vector. Number 18, we have P is equal to 2 times W plus H. To work out the upper bound for the value of P. Given the value of width is equal to 12, correct to the nearest whole number, correct here. And the height is 4, correct to the nearest whole number also. So for the width, which is 12, we will get the upper bound, and let's get also the lower bound. So to get the upper bound, we have 1 divided by 2 is 0.5. We will add 0.5 to 12. So 12 plus 0.5, the upper bound is 12.5. The lower bound is, we subtract the 0.5 from 12. So 12 minus 0.5 is 11.5. Okay. Let's have the height. height is 4, the upper bound is here, the lower bound is here. For the upper bound, we will add 0.5. So the upper bound is 4.5 and the lower bound is 3.5, is 4 minus 0.5. Because we are going to get only the upper bound, so it means that this must be the upper bound plus the upper bound to have an upper bound. If the question is work out the lower bound, then we'll be using the lower bound of W, which is 11.5, and the height is 3.5 if we want the lower bound. But we're just going to get the upper bound. So for the upper bound, we have 2 times, let's get the upper bound of W, it is 12.5, and then plus the upper bound of the height, which is 4.5. So P here is equal to 2 times that one, and we have 17, and 2 times 17 is equal to 34.